Well, hello there. So last night I had the extreme pleasure of seeing a midnight showing of one of my favorite films and arguably the funniest film of all time. I have to struggle to think of competitors. And they never succeed, and they're all Mel Brooks films. So I saw Blazing Saddles. And it's a obvious 10 for me. I mean, it's an 11. It's a movie that I've watched, I don't know, probably last night was probably in the 20s, somewhere in the low 20s, I would think. I mean, I started watching this film in 1998, and for a while I was just like addicted to it. I had to watch it. It's just hilarious. It's about a small town needing law and order, needing a new sheriff. And to solve a problem, they appoint a black sheriff. And hilarity ensues. That's basically what it's about. I don't even know what to say about it, just because I just love it, I love the film. It stars Mel Brooks, written and directed by Mel Brooks. Gene Wilder, one of his best performances. Cleavon Little, Harvey Korman, Madeline Kahn. Those are the big ones. I think I got them all. Just hilarious. I mean, I think Mel Brooks made the holy trinity of comedies with The Producers, Blazing Saddles, and Young Frankenstein. I think he did them back to back, but I think this is a very broad statement, but like all modern film comedy can be traced back to those three films. He has some element of those three films. And Blazing Saddles is, probably my favorite of the three, though it's, tough to pick. It's incredibly racist. Still, I mean, today it's unsettling. A lot of its humor is, racist, and it's an equal opportunity hater. No one is safe in the movie. And that humor comes from, an uncomfortable place. It's an uncomfortable humor, and it's just ballsy. It's just a perfect spoof. Not only a spoof of, the Western genre, but, pretty much movies itself. It has an ending that I can't, spoil for you. I think it's from 1974, Blazing Saddles, and so certainly, if a movie is almost 40 years old, then hopefully you've seen it, but maybe you haven't. You should definitely. You will laugh your ass off. But it has an ending that is just classic. It's just classic. It elevates it. It elevates it. It's just a perfect spoof, perfect satire, vulgar, hilarious. It looks all right. There's a lot of old film techniques, like speeding up the film. Gosh, it looks good. Slim Pickens is in there as well, and I always think it's funny that my two favorite comedies, Dr. Strangelove and Blazing Saddles, have Slim Pickens in it, and that therefore by default Slim Pickens is one of our great comedic actors. I don't even know what to say about it, and seeing it on the big screen last night, for the first time, it was a beautiful 35 millimeter print. You could tell at some points the film was nearly 40 years old. There was some missing dialogue. Some of the sound was a little garbled. But still, just gorgeous, gorgeous looking. Warm, big, bright. Basically the reason you go to movies on the big screen. I just really had a fantastic time. You know, it was a great crowd reactions. You know, I've watched it so many times, and I'm sure they have too, that, you know, you're laughing at just memories you have of the film. In parts that aren't necessarily funny. You know, you hear people like snickering and laughing, either like waiting for what's to come or laughing at something that they identify with in the movie, like I did, you know. So it, you know, it was just a tremendous experience. It was a great time, was had by me. The film itself, I think, is incredibly important, and again, one of the best comedies ever, you know. And for my money, it's, I think, the funniest movie. I've seen it so many times, and I still just roll with laughter. You know, it's just hilarious. So I don't even know what to say anymore, but if you haven't seen Blazing Saddles yet, my God, you know, please watch Blazing Saddles sometime soon. That's about all I got. That's Blazing Saddles. It's a 10. I mean, it's an 11 for me. So please check it out. Thanks.